We've been given here a diagram and we want to find the area which is bounded by the two lines y is equal to 5, x minus 2 squared, and y is equal to 4x, 4 minus x. Whenever I want to find area, we've been given two lines. It's better that they even give us a sketch. Otherwise, if they didn't give us a sketch, we need to make a sketch of the diagram ourselves, and then we need to find the points of intersection for these two curves. So we need to find this point. All we are interested in are the x values of the point of intersection. So the y values are not necessary to finding the area. So to be able to get that, since this is y is equal to and this is y is equal to, meaning y is equal to y, then these two portions should also be equal. So to find the values of x, we're going to equate those two parts. That would be 5 x minus 2 squared being equal to 4x, 4 minus x. And from here we can, we can expand this part. Whenever we're expanding a sum or a difference of two squares, it's a bit of wasting time writing it twice. All you do, just get the first number given there, you square it, and then also whatever that the sign is here, get it, and then you get this power, you multiply with this, you also multiply with that, so that is going to be 2ab, and then you get this thing, whatsoever it is, square it. Now a negative squared is positive, so that will be positive b squared. So that's how we're going to expand this. We're going to get x, we square it, and then 2 times x times negative 2, which is a negative 4x, and then negative 2 squared, that would be a positive 4, and that is going to be equal to, I can expand also this side, that would be 16x minus 4x squared. Expanding also here, we're going to have 5x squared minus 20x plus 20 being equal to 16x minus 4x squared. I'll take all the terms to one side. So this 4 goes this side to add with the 5. So that will be 5x squared plus 4x squared, giving us 9x squared. This is positive 16. It goes the other side, becomes negative 16. And it finds the negative 20. Negative 20x minus 16x to be negative 36x. And then plus a 20. And that will be equal to a 0. From here, we need to look for the product and the sum of this quadrant which we have. Well, it's kind of big, so even the product and the sum, the product is going to be something very big. If we get to multiply 20 by 9 to find the product, what are we going to get? 180. This is the product, 180, and the sum is this number here, that's the negative 36. We need to look for the factors that can give us 180. So starting with, I'll start with a 2. 2 into 180, that is a 90. These are the two factors. And then what of 3? 3 into 180. First, 3 into 18, that should be a 6. And then we have got a 0, so that's 60. And what of a 4? 4 into 18 is a 2, remainder 2. 4 into 20 is a 5. Can we continue going on like that? Okay. I don't know others which we can get. We can also get a 9. And if we get a 9, 9 into 18, that is a 2. And then we have got a 0, that would be a 20. So from these factors, there are still many more which we can find. From these factors, do we have any that can give us a 36? Does anyone see anything here that can give us a 36? No. What if we get a 6? We put a 6 into 180. 6 into 18. First 6 can go into 12, 6 can go into 18. That is 3 times. So we also have 6 and 30. I think this is the one which is going to give it as the answer, unless if I'm not fine. Do we all confirm 6 and 30? If we multiply them, they'll give us 180. Okay, so this is going to be 9x squared, and then we are going to have negative Let me start with the negative 30x, and then negative 6x, and then positive 20 is equal to 0. And there we just get to factorize all that. And we can remove a 3 is common here, a 3 is also common there, and an x. So I'm going to remove the 3x, we're going to remain with the 3x minus, if we take a 3 here, we remain with a 10, so minus 10. And then between these, I'm also going to I'll remove a 2 there, and that will be a negative 2. And here, if we remove a negative 2, we're going to remain with a positive 3 and an x. And then here, if we remove a 2, we're going to remain with a negative 10 because we removed the negative 2. And that will be equated to 0. So equate what is outside. We put together what is outside. 3x minus 2, 3x minus 10 is equal to 0. And this will give us, if we equate this to 0, x is going to be, we'll take to the other side becomes positive, and then we're going to divide by 3. Or x is going to be, we'll take 10 the other side, and then we're going to divide by 3. So these are the values of x. And we can clearly see 10 over 3 is bigger than 2 over 3. Therefore, this is going to be 10 over 3. And then this is going to be 2 over 3. Now that we have got the upper and the lower limit, then we can find the area. When we are determining the area under a curve, or between two curves, not under a curve, first we need to find the area of that thing which is giving us maximum. Or it can also be a line like this and then a curve. This line is giving us maximum, this is giving us minimum. When you have got something like this one is the one giving you maximum, this one is giving you minimum. So always first find the area of that thing which will give you maximum. And then you are going to remove the area of this thing that gives you minimum. You are going to remove that. You see, what will remain is this region. So that is what we get to do. And same, that is going to apply on working out this question. So therefore, the area is given by the integral between the limits. Upper limit is 10 over 3, the lower limit is 2 over 3. And then we are going to get the equation that is giving us upper limit, which is this one, which will give us the upper area. And I'm going to expand, so that is going to be 16x minus 4x squared. And then from there, we are going to remove the equation giving us a lower limit. So we're going to remove this. We expanded that one already. We said that is x squared minus 4x plus 4. And that gave us 20x squared minus 20, sorry, that is not 25x squared. 5x squared minus 20x plus 20. This is an integral. Whenever we've got an integral, we need to know with what respect are we integrating. In this case, it is with respect to x because you can only see x there. Is anyone behind up to this point? Is anyone behind? Okay, so you look at the graph. Something that goes like this gives you maximum. This is a maximum point, and then something like this is a minimum point. So always subtract what is giving you maximum minus what is giving you minimum. Always do that. Otherwise, if you swap them, you find something otherwise. Is that okay? Alright, now we can proceed from here. So this is going to be the integral between the limit 10 over 3 and 2 over 3. Now I'm going to get to subtract like terms. So this is 16x minus, I'll go to what has got x. Yes, please. Okay, you just get to solve these two equations simultaneously. You are going to get the values. Yes, you equate them to each other. Yes. So we are saying we're going to subtract like terms. This will be 16x minus negative 20x. Now you will bear with me that this negative and this negative will give us a positive. So this is as good as saying 16x plus 20x. And what are we going to get there? That is a 36x. And then negative 4x squared minus 5x squared. That is going to give us a negative 9x squared. And then for this one is a constant. We don't have a constant here, so we'll just say this negative times the 20, that is going to be a negative 20. So dx. And then from there, just get to integrate. So I can now remove this diagram since we've already used it to see which one is giving us maximum. That is why we need the diagram, to see which one is giving us maximum and which one is giving us minimum. So therefore the area is going to be between the okay, now I want to integrate, so the integral symbol goes away since I'm integrating. If I get to integrate 36x, it will be 36x. This is having a power 1. I'm going to add the 1, it becomes power 2. And then the same power that I've gotten, divide by it. But I can simplify this. How many times does 2 go into 36? That is 18 times. So you have to be 18x squared. And then same here, this 9x squared, I'm going to add the 1, it becomes power 3. Divide by 3. 3 into 9, that is a 3x power 3. Minus 20. Whenever we've got a constant, to integrate it, just add the letter with which you are integrating with respect to. So just get to add an x there. And then my limits now come here, 10 over 3 and 2 over 3. And from there we get to, I'll write this thing twice, but I'll separate them by a subtraction symbol. I'll get the upper limit and substitute where there is x. So that is going to be 18 where there is x, that is 10 over 3 squared plus 3 where there is x, 10 over 3 to the power 3 minus 20 where there is x, 10 over 3. And then always subtract. You write it again, but where there is x, you are going to substitute the lower limit. That is going to be 18 2 over 3 squared plus 3 2 over 3 to the power 3 minus 20 2 over 3. And the problem is going to be here where we are working out things without a calculator. Please, we need to develop a skill of how we're going to do it, especially without a calculator. So this is 18 10 to the power 2, that is going to be 100. 3 to the power 2, that is going to be a 9. And then plus 3, 10 to the power 3, that is 1,000. Just let the zeros come 3 times. And then 3 to the power 3, that is a 27. And then minus, here we have a 20 times a 10, that is going to be a 200 divided by 3. Minus, we have got 18, 2 to the power 2, 4, 3 to the power 2, 9, plus a 3. This is also 2 to the power 3, that is 8, 3 to the power 3, that is a 27. Minus 20 times 4 there, that is going to be 40 over 3. Okay, from here 9 can go into 18, that is 2 times. And 2 times 100, that is going to be 200. Plus this 3 can cancel out with 3 in the denominator there, that would be just 1,000 over 3 into 27, that is 9. And then minus 200 over 3. And then here 9 also can go into 18, that is 2 times 4, that is 8. And then I multiply 8 by this negative, that would be a negative 8. And then 3 also can cancel there, into there it will be 9. So I've got 8 over 9. Again multiply with this negative, that will be negative 8 over 9. And then I'll multiply this negative with what is at the end there. That is going to be positive 40 over 3. Yes, please. Okay, so if you find the integral just from the integral which we already found, after getting that integral, now you need to substitute first the upper limit where there is x after you've integrated, minus in the same thing that you found after integrating, substitute the lower limit. So that is what we just did. Okay, so from here I'm first going to work out those things which I can work out easily. A 200 minus 8, that is going to give us what? 190, 192. This one has got a denominator of 9, this one has a denominator of 9 also. So I'm just going to subtract what's on top. 1000 minus 8. Mathematicians, what are we going to get? 1000 minus 8. Oh, this is 1000. I thought it's 10,992. The denominator is the same, so just write the same thing. And then here we have got negative 200 and then 40. So all we are doing is just get the negative 200 plus 40. And that is going to give negative 196 divided by 3. Is anyone lost here? So I need to develop this kind of skill of working this out. Oh, sorry, this is a 40 again. I'm thinking of a 4. Alright, thank you. That is the negative 160 over 3. So from here, the best way we can do it is we need to make everything to have the same base. Of course, this is over 1. Now the aim is the highest base here is 9. So I want everything to be in base 9. So what I can do is multiply here on top by 9, also in the denominator by 9. And then also this one, how can I make 3 a 9? I need to multiply on top by 3 and also the down by 3. Since now we have got the same denominator, 9 times 1 is 9. We have got 9, 3 times 3 is 9. We have got the same denominator, I'll just write the denominator there 9. And then we have got 9 multiplied by 192. And then plus 992. And then minus 3 multiplied by 160. Whatever the answer that you are going to find here, just put units squared. Then that's the area.